the next level. So we really want to figure, we just don't want to say if they have just more than the average. You could say that if you wanted to, but I want to take it a little step further, and I'm going to come over here and say const Q3 equals quartile trans counts 0.75. Q3, Q3, so Q3, oops. Oh yeah, it did it to me again, didn't it? VS Code loves doing this. So our Q3 is a 1. And then let's go and grab our const IQR equals IQR. Import that from math. And that's going to be it for the trans counts. IQR, IQR. So the IQR is 0. That's interesting. It would be a 1. That's interesting. Because we got all 1s here. Q3 is a 1, that makes sense. The IQR should be a 1. Let's go take this. I'm just curious. Without the closing bracket. Oh no, it's 0. Okay, perfect. Alright, thought I was losing my mind. So now we have the IQR and we have the Q3. So now if we can say if it's not greater than the average, but it's greater than Q3 plus 1.5 times IQR. Because that is how we determine our outliers. If the value is higher than Q3 plus 1.5 times IQR, we don't really care about lower outliers. We only care about higher outliers. And here we go. Now our predicate result is cashier 2. She has a count of 2. So let's go back over here to our index.ts. And we'll go back to where we make all of our recs. And we need to somehow say, okay, let's make another linear gradient. ID equals danger. I don't know. X1 equals 0. Y1 equals 0. X2 equals 0. Y2 equals container height, which is probably wrong. It should probably be minus the Y margin, but that's alright. Stop offset equals 0. Stop color equals red. Stop opacity equals 0.3. Stop offset equals 1. Stop color equals, we'll just keep it red for now. Stop opacity equals 0.8. And up here, we'll say if it is a use gradient, then if predicate result.length is greater than 0, URL, danger, otherwise, let's see how we're going to do that. Yeah, if you use grade, I think that might be right. Let's see. It is not. It is. Dot length. Make sure. Hit R for refresh. It should be predicate result length. It's very strange about that, is it not? Because we're getting this one. It's an array of 1. We're not using average anymore. We're not getting a very nice refresh, are we? So now it's triggering on all of them. So you need to figure out why that is. It's just supposed to be looking at the day data. So I would think if we passed in the first day, everybody would have 1. Nobody would be hitting the predicate. Oh, let's go look at our data again. Oh yeah, this guy has 2. Let's take him out. Our code is working. There we go. Look at that. So now, when the user clicks over here, what we need to do is add one more piece of information. Add the predicate result. So if the user happens to click on it, they could see that their predicate result is cashier 2. Pretty sweet. I'm really liking that a lot. So I think that's going to wrap up our box plot for now, unless I think of something else. And then we'll figure out if we do a multi-line chart next or a pie chart.